Good morning. How we doing? Right. So today we're going to, number one, we're going to get a whole heap of this stuff off us. We don't need all, look at all of this. Look at it all. We don't need all that. Let's go and see if Rox wants it. Hey Rox, want some stuff, mate? Here. Have some stone. All for you. All for you. Lovely rocks. Okay. Do-do, do-do. Do-do, do-do. Uh-oh. Don't think Rox really wanted to hold on to the wood, but okay. I don't think we're going to have a problem with wood going out from now on. Yeah, I think we're good with the wood. Oh, good God. Just as well he's not full yet, isn't it? I mean, look at that. This is why you put a lot of weight on your harvesting creatures, you know? Especially when they're harvesting things like wood and stone. That's really important. Berries, Let's just get bollocks. Yeah, let's just get all this going. Right. So I watch a podcast. I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But I actually listen to it as well. I have it going in the background, and it's on YouTube as well as anywhere else that podcasts are available. And it's a podcast that I really, really like. I like it because it's real. And it's real people talking about real things. And people who have been very successful in their lives, who, you know, it's, you know, it's a good place to be in, kind of thing. Hang on a second, what am I doing? They're the top of what they do. I'm not going to argue with that ever, because they are at the top of their game of what they do and should be heroed for that. Walls. I'm going to do something that you're not going to expect, so let's just do this thing. Where's me stone wall? Oi! Where's me wall? There we go. There we go. We'll have one of them. Thank you. That'll do. We'll have that. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, he's part of what he does is every week's guest leaves a question for the next guest, which is really kind of cool. And you never know who the next guests are going to be, so it can't be poignant. It can't be something that's, you know, really personal, if you know what I mean. It has to be something that is generic. It's a generic question. It's a generic, you know, kind of thing. So what he's done is, because his questions are so popular, what he's done is he's created these conversation cards out of those questions. And I had a quick look today, because you can actually unlock 3 of them on the website. Just have a look and see what they're like, right? And I'm actually going to get myself some of these for Christmas. I think they're a great idea, okay? And I'm no way am I sponsored or affiliated with Stephen Bartlett. I wish, okay? Because I wouldn't have to work 16 hours a day to get things moving for what I'm doing if I was affiliated with Stephen Bartlett. Okay, so, you know, Anywho, the questions, one of the questions I thought was bloody brilliant. And it's my question for today, right? So, and I'm going to be asking this a couple of times during the stream when people come in. Okay, not just during, so not just during the replay, but when I see people who have come in, I'm going to ask them the question. And this question was put by Paul Brunson. I'm not quite sure who Paul Brunson is, and you can go and look that up yourself, right? But his question was, what are you missing most in your life? What are you missing most in your life? Now, can I just say, I would suggest to you that you don't look at this. Hang on. Like a just a thing, right? I would suggest to you that you don't just look at it like, oh yeah, you know, he's just asking that, blah blah blah, you know, it's about money, it's about this, it's about that. No, what are you genuinely missing, or what do you feel is genuinely missing from your life? And I've been sitting here most of the morning thinking about this, and it's only 5 o'clock, as we know, right? So it's one of those very questions. One of those questions that you got to sit there and go, well, I didn't see that coming. I was like, really? Okay, so it's getting dark. We got to go out and look for dinosaurs. Okay. Guess we got to go look for our skellies. Oh, stop it. But I just want to finish this little bit off first. What are you doing? Daft cow. Right. Okay. Because what we're going to do is going to make all of this a solid wall that we can walk along, and it's all going to be the same height. Ta-da! Couldn't do that before, could we? No! Right, so let's go put this stuff away. We're going to go and put this stuff away. Yes, we are. I'm going to put some of this far, far away. Okay. No, not a flint. Oh, this is all these things down here, isn't it? Oh. Look, I'm just going to have to put down as much as I can on there. That's it. That's all we can do on that one. Anything in that one? No. Right, okay. We're going to have to go upstairs and drop some of this stuff off, I think. Right. Except I've only got those! What? Oh my god! For the love, seriously, for that, just take my wood. You can't take my wood. You've got skins. Take my wood. Take my wood. Oh my god. How much is there? There's millions. Oh my god. Oh. I don't want to go there. Oh. Okay, here we go. Right, so there's a couple of these that seem to have run out of wood. Let's give them some wood, right? There you go. Right, where is Ta-da? Ta-da! We gotta go on a mission. Ta-da! Ta-da! Where you are? Ta-da! There's Ta-da! Whoop whoop. So yeah, the question of today is, what are you missing most in your life? And it would be very easy for us all to just say money, you know, fame, fortune, the big house on the hill. But I think this gives us an opportunity to really look a little bit deeper than that. And quite frankly, I would really like it if you did. I'm going to be looking really deep on this because I would like to see what I really think is missing from my life right now. And the thing is though, right, okay, so when you realise these things, that's just a male dodo. Okay, that's not a glowy fabulous one. Yes, I know I said I didn't want to go around the swamps. Let's not go around the swamps. Let's go this way. Let's really think about it. Could it be that you are I don't know. I mean, your life is your life, my life is my life. So we're going to be missing different things. We may be missing nothing. But I dare you to say that you're missing nothing, because I think even if you've got all the money in the world, you've got all the things, you've got all the stuff, and you know, you can flutter around $100 notes to the Girl Scouts when they turn up to sell cookies, you know, that's which Zig Ziglar always used to say, that he'd always keep $100 in his wallet for that main reason, was to give it to if he was caught short and he wanted to, you know, be able to buy cookies from the girls at the store. That was a story he told a long time ago. So you know, it's trying to figure out the stuff, innit, at the end of the day. What is missing most from your life? Have you got a dream? What would it take to make that dream? Is that dream something that is realistic? Or is it so unrealistic that it scares you to a point where you don't think it's possible? Because they're the dreams that actually you should be fighting for. But, you know, which is kind of what I'm doing at the moment. I've been working on something for 24 years. I've been working on this project, and it's actually at the point of becoming a reality. Oh look, hi. Hey, dig it. Oh look, hit the wrong person. Is there a bag? Oh, must have got all the things then. Right, so we're looking for ghosts and skellies. But yeah, so yeah, what is most missing in your life? And some people might think that it's a partner, but you know, if you're happy in your own company, if you are able to take yourself out to dinner, if you can do all of the things you would do as a couple on your own without thinking about it, then you're ready to be in a partnership. If you can't do those things, then you're not. And I'll tell you for why. Okay? A partnership is not about someone completing you. It's not. A partnership is about adding value to what you already have. Yes, I know I'm talking in business terms, but that's the easiest way to do it. It's the easiest way to do it. You already have 100% value. And unless you find someone who's going to add to that, their value is 100% as well, then it's not really equal footing to start with, you know. And I know a lot of people say you can't see where one begins and the other finishes, and that's cool, that's not a problem, and that is still part of being a partnership. But partnership is also hard work, and it's stickability, and it's loyalty, and it's understanding that the other person might have their demons, or they might not do exactly what you like. And there's so many, I've got to admit, there are so many girls out there right now that are dissing their partners when they want to be a gamer. There's a guy called Simon Squibb, and he actually helps people realize their dreams, and for real. Like, he helps them with their businesses, he helps them set up, he encourages entrepreneurship, he does a lot of stuff, and he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You can find him on any social media. But seriously, there was a guy there who was a streamer here on Twitch, and Simon said to him, "What's your dream?" And he goes, "Well, my dream is to be a successful streamer on Twitch." And he goes, "Well, I'm going to give you a shout out to 9.5 million people right now," because that's his reach. Well, his girlfriend, she's laughing, thinks it's hilarious. And thankfully, he was able to turn round to her. Simon turned round to her and just said, "No, don't laugh at him. You don't laugh at his dreams, because they're his dreams. This is what he wants." See, the thing is that I don't understand, right, is all these girls want everything. They're not willing to work for it. And if someone else is, and their partner is doing what they love to create that life for them, why are you laughing at them? You don't have a right to do that, you know? There's no right to do that. You know, if you truly love your partner, you will accept them warts and all. You accept everything. If they do a job you don't approve of, because it's not a job, not conventionally a job, then don't be with them. You know? But quite frankly, I'd much rather be with a gamer than a footballer. I'm not gonna lie. You know, because at least I know who they're with, I know where they've been. They're still sitting inside trying to finish the newest DLC of whatever game it is they play, you know? I remember seeing a video not that long ago of this girl who... this guy is a professional FIFA player, right? So he's a professional FIFA footballer gamer, and they have a beautiful house and a beautiful life, and she decided that as a prank she would wipe all his memory off the PS4, I think it was at the time, from his game. She would wipe all of it, And I sat there and I went, this girl's out of her mind. Literally out of her mind. And then she was whining about the fact that he literally went berserk and then threw her out. Threw her out of his house. Like, get out. You're not welcome here anymore. Get out. And I don't blame him, because what she did was the equivalent of going into his private office and burning all his files. You know, if he worked in an office and he had clientele in that office, she did the equivalent of burning his files. You know, and that's really not okay. Let's be honest here, that is not an okay thing to do. And it surprises me at how many girls seem to think that that's an okay thing to do. Because it's just gaming, innit? It's just a game. No. That was his livelihood. That was, I think at the time, it was something like 10 years worth of progress. Oh my God. I would have done the same thing, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I have games that I've been playing for a very, very long time. I haven't necessarily streamed them, but there are games that I play that I don't stream, and I've been playing for a lot of years. And if someone wiped my progress and wiped all my files, I would literally go nuts. And I'd have every right to do so, you know? I really would. It's bad enough when the PC goes down, or, you know, something blows up on the PC or whatever. Oh God. What have we got? Have we got stun damage or something? Ooh, what is that? Oh. I don't know what it is. But, you know, so there you go. That's my 2 penneth on it anyway. But, so what are you missing from your life? What are you looking for in somebody else that you should have by yourself? Because, you know, I mean, like, there's a lot of people go, oh, you know, I'll be happy if. Well, why aren't you happy now? What is it that's missing that's making you unhappy, and why do you think a thing is going to change it? Isn't happiness an attitude? We get happy when something happens, you know? Someone with ADHD, I am a dopamine fiend, I'm not gonna lie. I am a dopamine fiend, I really, really am. And I have had to learn to not be. Because it makes me unfocused. I don't take medication. Which has been a very difficult journey these last few years, because if you're a girl of a certain age and, you know, you got ADHD, all your symptoms get worse, which is all kinds of fun. But it's actually been quite interesting, because it's meant that I've had to relearn skills that I didn't think I had. It's meant that I've had to entirely unmask, which has been a really difficult journey, not only for me but for my partner, because I am an entirely different person to the person he first started living with. And that's happened in a matter of 4 years, where I have become a completely different person. He's but he's also learning about me and I'm learning about him. Oh, good God, what is that? Oh, God! Oh, God! No! No, 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 no! We are not in any way, shape or form going into that kind of smoggy mess. What the hell? Let's just sit here. I'm sitting here. Might get myself a pig. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll just sit here where it's pretty for a minute. Yes. Gives me the shits too, mate. But, you know, it's just one of them doodads, isn't it? It's all fun and games. Right. So we just sit here for a minute. Ooh. Oh. Look at it. Oh, it's horrific. Oh, it's just so cloudy. What the hell? You didn't want to. Oh. Oh, it's awful. I still haven't found anything with skellies or ghosties or anything. Oh, sod off. Sod off, sod off, sod off. Beauties. No, you're going to send me off into the fog and then I'm going to have to go mad because you're just going to send me insane. Here we go. Ah, pretty. Okay. Where we go now? Ah. Oof. Don't know, I'm still looking. Still looking. We need ghosties and we need thingies. Ghosties and skellies. Where are the ghosties and skellies? There's a Uties. No. Oh. Oh. Good Lord. This is really bad because there really isn't anything here. This is the second day where there's been nothing. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Dear Wildcard, where are all the skellies and ghosts? Where are all my skellies and ghosts, peeps? Where's all my skellies and ghosts, man? Oof. Oof. Nope. Oof. What dear? See, look. That's just a normal one. That's just a normal one. Aww. Oh, my skellies and ghosts, man. Humph. So as far as I know, right, as far as I know, I have only actually come across a skeleton Bronto and a ghost wolf. And there's supposed to be a bunch of them all. There's supposed to be a bunch of them all. long list of dinosaurs and creatures that are ghosts and skeletons, so that you can get the bones and the stuffs, you know. And yet, do you see any? Because I don't see any. I'm a sulk, man. Seriously, I'm a sulking. 2 days of doing nothing. So yeah, I'm going to get myself some conversations cards. I'm going to order them tomorrow, and they're going to be down in the currencies. It's a new thing for currencies. I'm not doing the sour sweets anymore because I don't eat sweets anymore. Not allowed. That would be a very bad thing to do. Yeah, so because I'm not really eating sweets at the moment. I don't want to be encouraging myself to do so. So I'm finding other things, and I think conversation cards would be a really, really cool idea. So I'm going to get those, and yeah. Oh, by the way, that's going to be our tech base down that flat bit down there. That's going to be where we put our tech base, or metal base, in it, metal in it, because we're going to have it as a half land, half water base. Oh, look at you two. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce's mum. Oh no, look, it's getting daylight already. We haven't found any. What is going on? Not okay. Not okay. It's not supposed to be this hard. Oh, shit. So I'm taking a bit of a risk, apparently. Oh, good God. It's just give you a fucking smack. Ta-da! We gotta get this animal. Oh, come on. Calm the fuck down. Calm the hell down. Come on. I'm gonna make you go back to the beach. Ah, gotcha. Right, come on. Come on, ta-da. We need to take this baby with us. Go pick him up. Got him. Right. Right. Home again. Jiggity jig. I know he's not a big one, but, you know, I killed his mama, so I better rescue it. So, you know. Oh, far out. Whew. Now, yesterday I was supposed to go for a walk, and Tanny was supposed to take my walker out of the car. Today I'm supposed to be going for a walk, and I don't know if Tanny took my walker out of the car before he went to work. If he hasn't, I'm going to have to go and take my one that I use for the kitchen, because I need to go and do these walks. It's got to happen. I need to strengthen up my knees, because they're not in a good way. Oh, good grief. What's going on? What's going on, peeps? Oh. Aw, that's really cool. I love that. I love that when people do that. So, yeah. I love it. Yeah. That was a really nice comment. Someone just left me a really nice comment on a video I did on my top 10 wish list items for off-grid in the kitchen, and they said, and they just turned around and went, "These are all really awesome," and I was like, "Yeah, they are." Yeah, they really are, which is why they're on my wish list. They really are very cool. I suppose by the time we get the Sabertooth home, it'll be time to start work for the day, because look at this. It's already starting to get daylight. Oh, well, at least we did something. We got ourselves a baby black Sabertooth. Lovely. Jet black Sabertooth. Woohoo! We like that. Panther. Okay, we have Panther. We have a panther! Panther. I'm going around the redwood. I'm not going over it, not going under it, not going around it. Not going through it. I am going round it. You can call me all the names you want under the sun. I don't care. Oh, screw it. Let's just go over it. I just don't want to drop my Sabertooth. I don't want to. I don't want to drop my Sabertooth. It's just like, no. Why? So yeah, this morning I have been playing around with the logo and the name for my community interest company that I'm starting up. I've been messing around with names for a while now, and it was originally going to be the Blue Pixie Studios. We were going to keep it as the Blue Pixie Studios and all that kind of stuff, and I think what I'm going to do is just trademark the Blue Pixie Studios as the gaming and art stuff, and then, you know, have it as a project underneath this other project, or auspicized under the umbrella of. So it's going to be released, and it's going to be released soon. The website is due to be published and online on the 1st of December, which is very exciting. So yeah, there's going to be, and it is, yes, consequently, it's right slap bang in the middle of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So there will be deals coming out to do with the workshops and things like that. They will be coming out. They will be coming out very, very soon. So yeah, that'll be awesome. That will be fab. Yeah, so it'll all be good. Yeah, haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet, but I've got a really good idea, and the name of the CIC is not being fully released until the website is published. So tomorrow I have to register it, and I have to hope that it's going to fully register this time, because it's there's some of it that I have to do on Saturday. I can't do it tomorrow because requires going over to a friend's house to use their scanner. Because my scanner doesn't want to work. I can Xerox, I can copy, I can print, I can do all those things, but scan? Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no. That's totally beneath my scanner. It's totally beneath my printer. So, yeah, it doesn't want to do that. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, seriously, ridiculous. Dodo Rex has fled. Well, that's nice, because I couldn't find it anyway. Good God. Furious. Okay. Let's get you down here. Are you a black one? Or are you different? Hello! You gotta do that. Can you reach the food? You can reach the food. Ooh. Oh, you're orange and... Oh. They're still pretty. I'm gonna get you a saddle. Just hold your horses. Hold the horses. I need to get you saddle. Saber. Fiber, metal ingots. Pretty sure I got all of those. Oh, we'll just go and just check. Put that fire out. I don't think I need to. No, I didn't think I needed to. Good God. Fiber. Fiber. No. It's not fiber. Get off. That's not fiber. That's not fiber! Where's the foot? It's on the raft. It's on the raft. On the raft! Wrong one. Good God. Sort it out, innit? Right. Screw. Ooh, stone water intake. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Right, Saber. Pretty sure I got a better saddle than this, but this will do for now. It's no big, and it's not 150, is it? Is it? I mean, like, really, is it? So, you know. Okay. Hi! We equipping saddle to you. There. Now. Ooh. Shit! Okay. What traits you got? Meat bearing. Okay. You got meat bearing. I think half my dinosaurs are meat bearing. Good God. Where's that jerky? Give me that jerky. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, look. Oh, look at all this stuff. No, they're supposed to be in the fridge. Tanny. Ah. In the fridge. Right, okay. Okay, so now we have to go and pick up our stuff. Oh, we've got them. We've got them. We've got them on us. What are we doing? We need to make ceilings as well. But we could do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can build the ceilings. Right, okay. Put your little hook arm away, lady. Ceilings. There we go. Right, so we're going to put those there. Boop. 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 Better. Right, okay. So we're now going to have to enter the water. Oh, God. Really don't want to. Will you just, lady? Right. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Do do do. Do do. Where's it? Where's it? Oh, whoops. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so that should really be picked up. And we're going to have to go and pick up that as well, because that's not meant to be there. Right. Oh, you bugger! What did you do that for? Oh! Oh! No! Oh, can't do it on that one. That's just rude. Rude, rude, rude. Ha ha ha. Right. Yeah. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Well, that's cool. Oh, stop it. Okay. What I need is, I need to put in another foundation there. Could probably do with putting a triangle one. Don't know. Yeah, let's do that for a second, and we'll put that there. 9. Is that going to work though? No, I think we were right the first time. We're going to use the square and we're going to do this, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put that there and that there. There we are. Right. Okay, that looks better. We're good with that. Ooh. No, 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 no. Get back here. Right. Oop. That's better. Right. That's it. Yeah, Fishy, I'd get out of there if I were you. You're gonna get blocked in, love. Oh dear. Poor Fishy. He's gonna get blocked in. Nope. Oof. Hops the daisies. So we got most of it so that we can see it above water, which is good, but we've got to make it all the same height. Now, nope. So it's not that one. We're going to use that one. Oh, this is looking so much better. Right. Okay. It. Whoop. Whoop. Can I get the last one? No. Oh well. It was worth a go. Just for the giggles, innit? It's worth a go for the giggles. Right. Alright. And then we go. No! That one! I don't want a foundation. Doof. Aha. That one. Go there and there. And here. And there. And let's get some more ceiling on so we know what we're doing. See, that looks pretty okay, right? So that to me looks a lot better than what we were doing. Loads better than what we were doing. Right, okay, I think I need to get in the water for this bit. I think I should probably get in the water for this bit. I don't really want to be in the water. I don't want to be in the water, but you know. Needs, must, and all that kind of good stuff. In it. Right. That needs to be that one, I believe. Right. I am sinking! Because I'm not moving! Oh, good God. Right. Get off. Bruce is over there, so we're gonna have to watch it. I just saw Bruce lurking. He's paying attention. He's being project manager on this particular project, apparently. Yeah. So, we kind of need to be nice to Bruce. Only because, you know, we don't want him to think that we are tasty and go well with ketchup. Really? You know, that's kind of the thing, really. That's kind of where we're at. We don't want him to think that we are crunchy and go well with ketchup. Right. Whew. So we're going to try and do all this while standing on the top. Hey, Cat! How you doing, Holly? Ah, no, I'm not going for a swim. Nothing special. It's lovely to see you. How we doing? How we all doing? Woo. Woohoo. I don't want to go for a swim. But I am in creative mode, so even if I did go for a swim, you know, but, you know, it's still nice to challenge yourself when you know that you are a god. You know? Darn, that's fine. You're allowed to lurk. It's all good. I don't have a problem with you lurking at all. I've appreciated you being here. I saw ya. Let's pick that one up because that's in the wrong spot. Aw, thanks, Nuts. Yes, God mode. We love the God mode. But I only really use it when I'm building. Because I feel like it's a bit of a cheat otherwise. Do you know what I mean? And it is like, it's called creative mode for a reason. It's so that you can do your building without worrying about whether your bum's being nibbled by something, you know. So that's always a good thing. Right, there we go. So, me personally, I think that wall looks a lot damn better than the other one. Oh, Emmy's away the next couple of days, so I'm rather busy, up and down a lot. Oh, bless you. I get it. I get it. So I've been trying to get myself into a good routine again. Of, you know, or you should use it. You should use it. It's awesome. It saves you. Always had to do my stuff under the threat of being eaten. No, I ain't playing that game. No. I did. However, I was doing that. And I did most of my fence that I did before I demolished it all yesterday. Did most of it under threat of death, but I was actually looking at the water because where I'm building the fence is by the drop-off. And I was looking at that water and I was thinking, do you know what? I actually feel sick. I feel genuinely sick to my stomach. I'm starting to feel like I'm about to have a panic attack. I don't want to do that. So, screw it. We're going to go into creative mode. And I'm glad I did, because it meant that I could go ahead, think about what I'd done, understand I really, really wasn't happy with it, so then I could change it, which is what I've done. Which is basically what I've done. I've changed it. And I'm good with that. So, you know, I am going to put a fence up around this, obviously, because, duh, I'm an idiot, and I'm very good at falling off things. So, but we are going to get, what I want to do is get the main part of the wall done first. See, the other thing with this is that you don't need to worry, if you're in creative mode, you don't need to worry about whether you've got enough stone and thatch and wood and all that kind of stuff. You know, so because it just creates more pieces as you use them, it replaces that piece that you've used. Yeah, drop-offs can do that. Even on TV, I get sick to my stomach from those high-rise aerial shots off the streets below. See, that doesn't bother me so much. It doesn't bother me so much. I didn't actually think that the drop-off would bother me, because it never has before. It never has before. And then all of a sudden I'm looking at it going, oh, okay. What is my bug? Okay, I will introduce you to the Rainio-Natha. It's a new one. It is in the main part of the game. It is not a pay-to-play bug. This is Rainio-Natha. Now, this creature. So, Tanny tamed him. This came new at the end of... Did it come at the end of... I think it came at the end of Ark Survival Evolved. Right? Now the thing with this one... It is huge. You can pick up stegos with it. You can pick up really big creatures with it. Now, not only is it aerial, but it is also underwater. Oh god, no, I can't stay under there, I'm sorry, but the water is disgusting and it's making me feel really violently ill. So yeah, it's underwater as well. Okay, which makes it a little bit OP. Can I just say? Well, I think it's a little bit OP. I think it's very OP. It does all sorts of weird insufficient what? Insufficient resin. Oh. Now it's got all sorts of stuff that it does. Is this where we dump the RGs? Probably, if that's what you want to do. I personally, this is a really difficult tame. So you have to kill one of these to get the stuff that it produces when it dies, to feed another one so that you can tame it. But I'm not that familiar with it yet. I kind of just leave it on the I leave it there because it's Tanny's time. Yeah, I kind of leave it there because it's Tanny's tame. I'm not... I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit cheaty. Do you know what I mean? It is a bit cheaty. Because it is so OP. No, it's really not a pretty one. It's not pretty at all. It's a giant bug and you wouldn't want it hitting your windscreen. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be driving around the road and one of these hit your windscreen, because you wouldn't have one. So yeah, so he stays here where he's nice and happy. Right, so he lands there and I just get off because he's huge. Yes, you can fire from his back, but he also has pretty big attacks and stuff. So, you know, I personally just think it's a little bit OP. That's my personal opinion. But it's a good one to have around. It's handy. It's definitely a handy one to have around. So, ooh. So what we got to do next? We got to go under here. Ooh. And I got to start putting in the walls. Let's put the walls on. Let's get another foundation in, actually. Just quietly. Yeah, we'll just put that one there. That's good. Right. Nope. There. There and there. Marvellous. Marvellous! Yeah. So this is going to be much better for walking around on. And it's a lot tidier, shall we say? It is so much tidier. Could you stop that now, please? What are you doing? Will you behave yourself? Oof. Come on. Behave. Here we go. Marvellous. Okay. It's going to take a good little while to get all of this done, but that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, it's only a face a mother could love. Yes, he has definitely only got a face that a mother could love. So, with ASA, there are a few different things, as you can imagine. There are some new creatures, as you can see that one. I'm pretty sure I showed you the Li Yin, which is the new bird, glider bird that's in oh God, you know that. Yeah, I want to say Armageddon. It's not Armageddon. It's oh no, words are hard this morning. They are really hard this morning. Oh good God. Aberration. Thank you. Yes, aberration. Yeah, so Li Yin is in aberration. There's also Cosmos, which are part of the Bob's Tall Tales mod, which I don't have yet. Tani has been threatening to buy me the Bob's Tall Tales for Christmas, and I've said please don't, because I don't want to play it without you. And he's like, well, it's going to be a while before I can update my computer so that I can play it, so you may as well have the fun of it. And so I'm like, oh. So I may end up with Bob's Tall Tales yet. But yeah, but there are a few more animal creatures that are coming out that are part of the Fantastic Tames mods, which you have to purchase individually, which I'm kind of like, do I really want it? I'm trying to decide if I really want to or not. Like the Pyromane and the Dreadnought or the Dreadnought from this particular mod, from Fear Ascended. Oh Lord, I just stuffed it, didn't I? Yep. Right. yeah, so there's different stuff. It's just whether you want to pay for it or not. There's a lot of really, really good mods out there that I would be happy to pay for. It's just that I don't want to because I'm not playing with Tunny. You know? You were playing 7 Days to Die this weekend? Cool. I want to. I want to have a go at that. We've just been so busy on the weekends, and a lot of our weekend is spent just recovering from the week. Honestly, it's been so busy with what we've been doing that we just kind of just use Saturday and Sunday as a sleep and do chores day. In between, yeah, so we're sleeping in between doing chores, or we're doing chores in between sleeping. It's one or the other. The Afterlife mod, so hard. Right, okay. See, I've never really played a lot of mods with 7 Days to Die because I didn't really understand the system of doing it. It's absolutely brutal with survival, food and water aspects. Okay. Okay. Oh, will you stop it? Just stay where I put you. Oh, it's so frustrating when that happens. Yeah, I do need to get back into 7 Days to Die. I haven't done it yet. I've just been, you know, because it's kind of the game that Tanny and I play together. Emmy died like 20 times overall. Oh my god. Yeah. See, for me, 7 Days to Die is the game that I play with Tanny. We play that together. That is our game. That is how we got together. So 7 Days to Die was how he and I got together. It's how he asked me out. You know, all of that kind of stuff. So he was the one who originally bought it for me. It just, you know. So I don't really play it on my own, apart from the fact that I'm too chicken to play it on my own. Before that, it was Silent Hill mod, no blood moon, but hordes every 6 to 12 hours. Nah, screw that. So I've got a lot of really interesting friends that I adore very, very much, and one of them happens to be in the new Silent Hill movie that's coming out. Yeah, so that would be the kind of thing that I would play just to wind her up. She's an amazing actress and I love her to pieces. I really, really do. And she deserves all of the good things. Yeah, it's okay. So you can play 7 Days in creative mode as well. Okay, it's not that you can't do it, because you can do it. It is possible to do it, and I could do it if I really, really wanted to, and I could play it. I guess I just don't want to. I want to play it with Tanny, you know? Hey, Yeti! How you doing, babe? How you doing? It's good to see you. Right. Alright. Boop, boop, doop. Boop. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with it. I do want to play 7 Days. I've been itching to play 7 Days, but it's finding time with Tanny to play it. We've had a little bit of a look at it, and it's fun enough. However, I have found out now that it has clowns, and I've said to him that I must have a rocket launcher, because quite frankly Clowns are my kryptonite. I can't deal with clowns at all. They're not something that I'm comfortable around at all. They do make me feel quite ill. And yeah, so I need a flamethrower and I need a rocket launcher. Otherwise I'm not dealing with clowns, you know, because no, just no. You can stick your clowns. You have scheduling issues as well. Yeah, no, that's... I totally get it, love. I really, really do. Yeah, apparently. I know. I was watching a thing the other day and it had clowns in it. And I was like, oh, what is that? And he went, and Tony's like, it's a clown. I went, no, it's not. No, there can't be clowns in 7 Days to Die because I just won't play it. And he's like, but it says that there's clowns. And I'm like, I'm not happy with these circumstances. Wait, I missed something there. Okay. Emmy's been moving his workspace, so he's been working weekends too, so we're having a scheduled playtime. Yeah, and on the joke mod has... Oh, the joke mod has clowns. Okay. Are you telling me that's not an everyday thing then? That's a modded thing and I don't have to worry about clowns? Because if that's the case, then yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, bobble-headed zombies. I can cope with bobble-headed zombies. I really like bobbleheads. I know that's ridiculous, isn't it? But clowns, oh God, no. No. There's just something not right about clowns. Oh, good. No clowns in normal 7 Days to Die. Vanilla is still vanilla. Awesome. You've saved me there, dear. Yeah, I have. No. No. I just no. Just no. And spiders. At least they had better not introduce clowns and spiders. Well, there is a big spider in this. I don't mind spiders. I know there's a lot of people that do mind spiders. I don't mind spiders. They don't bug me at all. Haha, see what I did there? They don't bug me. Yep. I'll take my coffee and go home in a minute. But, you know, so they don't bug me. I don't worry about spiders. Probably because I grew up in Australia and we were taught as kids what to do, you know. And we kind of like Aussie Gen X kids, man. We don't care. The new direwolves are bad enough. Yeah, I've seen them. Oh my God. What in the hell? What is that about? What? I'm looking at them going, oh, well, they're different. Yeah, kind of like growing up in Africa. Doesn't mean that I want to go play with them, but I do know how to deal with them, and I'll have my meltdown later. You know, I'll have my meltdown afterwards, okay? But I'm not going to have it at the time. Waking up with a baboon spider on my chest while zipped up in my sleeping bag was just nope for life. I get it. I get it. I used to grow up, I grew up in a place where we had huntsmen that would come in the bed. They would come in the bed, especially in winter because it was nice and warm. And yeah, you'd wake up and there'd be 3 or 4 of these buggers underneath your blankets, and you'd be like, wow, that's fun. Baboon spiders look like tarantulas. Yes, yes they do. Yep. Yep, they're pretty big. Alright. Oof. Alright. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. We've nearly done this bit. AFK for a few minutes, need another coffee and need to check on the fight. No worries, mate. No worries, Mahan. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? What is this doing? Stop it. Okay. And now we're gonna. Now that we've got ourselves on the safe side of the wall, we're gonna do this side. Woohoo! And then we're gonna run up for a 3rd time, and we're gonna go and do the ceilings. Oof. Wait. Do you mind? Boop boop. Oof. Oh, this is just annoying now. Come on. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Do. It's the corals. The corals are a pain in the butt. Oof. No! What are you doing? Stop wasting. Doop-a-doop, ba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Right. Coffee. I need a coffee. Hey, Sika! How you doing, hun? Good morning. Ooh. You got your brew yet? Ugh. For the love. Seriously. Seriously? Ugh. I really need to kind of figure this out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the way. We'll figure it out. It's all good. Almost. Bless ya. Boop, boop, boop. Been printing. Yeah, I've been seeing the pictures of your new toy. Bet you're having lots of fun with that. Yeah, that new printer looks like it corners on rails, actually, just quietly. I know. Oh. Love that, thank you. I need my coffee. I need a coffee. I want to get this finished. Ah! Very self-leveling sensors for filament, brakes, pause and carry on smoothly, multicolored printing on and on. Oh my god. Yeah, kid, new toy, toy shop, yep. That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. Well done. That is awesome. Only cost it was in the sale. Wow. Well, you know, 400 quid, that's not bad for that actually. Because they're quite expensive. It's not something that I would be looking at unless it could, like, cook me dinner. You know? If it could do the dishes for that, Yeah. But since it looks more and more likely that the OTs here in York are about as useful as a chocolate fireguard, the chances of us being allowed to modify the kitchen so that we can have a dishwasher is becoming more and more slim. As of last night, because the OT that came out was not the first OT that had been out, she's like the fourth. Because they keep retiring. They keep retiring. That should tell you everything you need to know about the OTs here. They keep retiring in between jobs and leaving it down to the next person who can't be asked and is quite happy to say no to everyone because they don't know you, don't know what's going on, and they've just really just don't give a shit. So yeah. Yeah, so that's going to make life fun. But it does mean that we can't get the stove we want. It does mean that we can't move the fridge. It does mean that we can't get a dishwasher. The whole lot was completely reliant on this woman. And she was like, yeah, well, you know, just order in. And I'm just like looking at her going, are you serious? So yeah, pretty upset, not going to lie. Tanny is now talking about finding a house swap because he wants us to have what, you know, what we deserve, what we need, or what I need. He wants us to have the home office. He wants us to have room for the grandkids when they want to stay. You know, he wants us to have room in the kitchen to have things like a dishwasher so that I can actually do things. You know, I there's a lot of things, and he also, like, a major thing for me is a bathtub. And they won't let us have one because I'm disabled and mobility challenged. They're like, oh no, well, you can't have a house with a bathtub in it. And I'm like, well, why not? And they're like, well, because then we'd have to possibly have a lift in it. And I was like, no. You know, but yeah, so it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. Let's just say that, shall we? It's a fun ride. Especially when you got a lot of people that really just don't care, who are in their jobs because they get paid and that's it. And yeah, they're not really there for what they should be, which is people's well-being. So yeah, fun and games, but it is what it is. So yeah, so we fought for 2 years, nearly 3 years, to get our interwebs on, and now Tanny wants to move. So like, oh, marvellous. Marvellous. Of course, moving now would be very interesting and very difficult as well, because, you know, we now have a greenhouse and everything. And I said to him last night, well, what about the greenhouse? And he's like, oh yeah, we'll just lift it up and we'll put it on a truck. I'm just like sitting there going, you taking the wee-wee, mate. You know, he's, because I'm just like, no. I don't know if I really want to do that, you know? Oof. I mean, personally, I don't know if I really want to move again. But he wants us to have a proper garden. He wants us to have a proper house that's got a proper bath in it. You know, all of the things, which I get. But it's like we fought so long to get the internet on, and now all of a sudden we're just going to end up moving again. Are you kidding? But okay. Yeah, because he just slammed it on me last night, and I'm like, he goes, yeah, I haven't spoken to you about it yet, but I'm going to put in for a transfer. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I haven't spoken to you about it yet, but we're going to do this. I'm like, oh, shit. Well, you know, thanks for the heads up. Jeez. What was that? What are you... Oh. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was actually that noise was outside my window, because I can hear the seagulls. The seagulls are out there this morning in force. It's like, cool. Okay. You know, we gotta love our fellas, innit? They're always thinking, never saying, springing surprises. Hey, Cat, welcome back, hon. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So, the rest of what you wrote is Greek to me. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, he's talking about his new 3D printer. He's got this amazing 3D printer that not only just prints, but, you know, does its 3D printing, but it prints in multiple colors. It's very fancy. Seeker does some amazing stuff. I don't know if you remember, but some of his stuff is pretty cool, actually, just quietly. Yeah. It is pretty fancy. I mean, my desk is covered in stuff that he's made. So, you know, and the little penguin, that's another one of Seeker's. What have you done now? What are you doing? What are you showing me? What in the... Oh, I think that's his shadow. No? There is something big lurking under the water. Give me a second. Let me have a look. What's he showing us? What's he showing us? Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god. That's so not me though. Good god. That is so awesome. Welcome to Gymnastic Park. Yep. I approve. I do. Walking forward now. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, I approve that. Very much. Oh, that is just brilliant. Oh, what is going on? There, and there. Thank you. It can't be easy doing all that in a suit. In fact, it can't be easy doing that anyway. But doing it in a suit is even, like, more kind of, holy crap, you know? I'm kind of blown away by it, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? Yeah, I think those walls are a little bit high, those ones, so we're gonna pull those down. Make them a bit smaller. Because we want... Are you comfy, mate? Oh, that's too funny. Oh, jeez. Right, okay. Oof. We're taking you down. You're too big. You're too big. I remember doing gymnastics when I was younger and being pretty good at it and just going, you know, that would have been... That stuff's difficult anyway. You know, it's like... Whew. You know, let alone in those blow-up suits. Like, who comes up with this stuff? I just think it's really hilariously brilliant. I do. I really, really do. I think it's brilliant. Utterly brilliant. Now there's a wall down there that needs picking up. Are we going to pick that up? Or are we just going to drop... Ah! Rude. Now I'm wet again. Up. Down. Ah. Eight. Oofy doof. Oopie doof. So yeah, so I've been playing around with the name of my CIC I'm setting up, Community Interest Company, and I think I finally cracked it. I think I have. I've been playing with the logo this morning. I think I finally got it where I want it. And it's all going to be released when the website is released. So that'll be fun. And that's on the 1st of December. So I'm trying to get all this work done, trying to get all of the things done. Meanwhile, I get to play with my dinosaurs! And no one can stop me, okay? As if I... Ah! God damn it! While I'm down here, I suppose I better do that. Ah! Who did that? Like, rude! That way. Yeah, my company. I'm setting up a community interest company that teaches practical life skills to anyone who needs them, really, with a focus on people who are in poverty, and you know, who yeah, basically people who are living on poverty, and teaching them to be self-reliant and self-sufficient, and giving them the skills to do that, because you know, it's stuff that we were lucky enough to be taught by our parents and grandparents, but it's taken like 3 generations for us to stop doing that and being completely reliant on shops and supermarkets and all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm doing is teaching people to turn their gardens into a growing space for edible plants, no matter where they are. Like they can do a lot of it can be done inside as well, so it's not like you can't do anything, and there are other options like community gardens and all that kind of stuff. So but it's setting it all up, getting it registered, doing all that kind of stuff, getting the name right. Yeah, we were lucky enough to be taught life's basics. Kids today have had stuff served to them. Yes, and part of that issue is because, you know, the cost of living has skyrocketed. So it skyrocketed more in the last 3 generations than it ever has in the past. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my boys, they've got all sorts of skills that, you know, some of them they use, some of them they don't. So, you know, it's, but the point is they have those skills. And that's the important thing, is that they have them, whether they need them today or they need them next week, at least that they've got them when they need them, you know, and that's important. But there's so many out there that are struggling so badly right now that, you know, and the poverty situation is only going to increase in this country due to incompetency in leadership on all sides, not just one, not just the other. I'm not just saying anyone's to blame, or any one person's to blame, or whatever, anyone's side, or whatever, everything like that. I think our level of leadership in this country is appalling, and I think if they're the best that this country's got to offer, then we're in a really bad state of affairs, on all sides. I don't play sides. I you know, I don't do that. So yeah, it's just, if that's the best that our country has to offer, as in leadership, then we're going to have to start doing for ourselves in a much bigger way, and we're going to have to start looking after our own communities. I am skilled at tea. You are skilled at tea. And I am skilled at cake. John was never a fan of learning how to cook, but now he loves cooking. Yeah, and world events don't help with the economic factor either, just makes it worse. Okay, so this is the whole thing. I studied economics when I was in school. And the bottom line is this. If people don't have money, the economy is going to drop. Okay, it's going to drop because they've got no way of spending what they don't have. People, working people, middle class people, working people, people living in poverty, when they have money, they will spend it. The reason being that they are using it to live on, right? Which is what grows an economy. Relying on the rich and the super rich to have, you know, to go, oh yeah, well, we'll just trickle a bit down to you here and there. It's like, you know, asking a dragon to give you part of his hoard. It ain't happening, right? Yeah. So, unless people have money to spend, they're not going to spend it. All they're going to do is survive and live, and the economy will never grow unless people are actually paid a proper living wage, which they're not. And in this country, a minimum wage is half of what an actual living wage is. And if people were actually paid that living wage, they would be able to actually grow the economy. Some countries, not all countries, but some countries have actually cottoned on to this idea. And places like Australia, at tax time, per person, who, say for example, if someone on benefits or sole parent pension or something like that, they will get $600 for themselves at tax time, and they will get $600 per child that they have at tax time. A reason for this is that what happens, they spend that money on clothing, on uniforms, on stuff for school, on all of that kind of stuff, and suddenly there's a boost in the economy halfway through the year, which there wouldn't normally be. They would have to wait till Christmas. So then you've got boosts happening then you've got the Christmas stuff as well, and you get a bonus at Christmas as well. The Christmas bonus in this country is £10. It's been £10 since 1976 when it was first brought out. There is a call at this point. A lot of charities are saying it needs to be brought up to what have you, back up to what is reasonable now, which means that it would be £165. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Kid's an accountant. See, I love you. Had to laugh. A couple of years ago, the Minister of Finance here showed his budget plan for households with the average personal income of $1 million a year. Yeah, see, they haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Trickle down is like having 3 dogs, giving one of them a sausage and telling, hey, yeah, he'll share. Yeah, no. The average person in Norway earns less than 400k. Yeah, exactly. £10 what? Yeah. So £10 at the moment for Christmas will get you two of the celebrations tins full of chocolate. That's it. That's what it'll get you. You could turn that into bread. That would then be, if you get decent bread, you're probably looking at 4 loaves of bread. Between 3 and 4 loaves of bread, depending on where you get your bread from and what bread you're getting. So yeah, 10 quid is nothing. It's nothing. It really isn't. I can't even, right, if I get a taxi from town to here and I live a 10-minute walk for a normal person who is mobile to be able to do, it's a 10-minute walk to the centre of the city from here. If I have to get a taxi home, it costs me 12 quid. Yeah. So yeah, you get 3 loaves. You get 3 to 4 loaves, decent bread. It's ridiculous. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I am setting up, because okay, so back when, but then we bake our own bread on a semi-regular basis. Exactly. Okay, because you know how to. But if you don't know how are you going to do that? You know, and that's where I come in, and what I'm doing comes in. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up a business that, or a community service type business thing. Where's my bird? Ta-da! Where you going, Ta-da? Ta-da? Ta-da! Hiya. Let me. So we haven't had the heating on yet because the £300 winter fuel payment was taken away, and the electricity which we depend on has increased in price by 10%. Exactly. Right. Okay. So in this country, for those of you who don't know, up until what, 3 weeks or about a month ago, up until a month ago, pensioners, old age pensioners in this country all got a £300 winter warmers bonus so that they could pay the gas bill or electric and the extra costs of heating their homes. Right? If the government in all their wisdom have said if you don't get pension credits, you don't get the winter warmers certificate. Now, people who get pension credits are getting a lot more than people who don't. So they're not only just paying them, but they're doing that. People who are on state pension, people who are on the state pension are £1.63p over the cut-off for getting pension credits a year. £1.63 over per year on pension, so that they can't get pension credits. However, there is a specific thing that they can ask for, okay, and it is still through DWP. It's a pain in the ass, but it does give them an extra £9,000 a year, and it does qualify them for pension credits, which means that would up that again, and it means that they will get their winter warmers as well. But, you know, again, it's like, what are you supposed to do? We use a little electric heating as possible, hence me getting up every 40 minutes to add a log to the fire. No, I totally get that, and if we could over here, we would. But they've just put in building codes. Okay, building codes. Brand new builds are not permitted by law in this country now to have a chimney for a wood fire. If you have a wood fire, it has to have certain flaps and gauges and stuff all over it to make sure that you're not expelling a load of smoke. So what are you supposed to do? My house is rented, and although the heat source is in-ground source, it relies on 2 electric pumps to circulate. Geothermal, yeah. Yeah, he's got geothermal stuff. It's kind of cool. Right, we're going to go and look for some ghosts and stuff. Ghosts and skellies. The advantage of living out in the sticks, there has to be some upside. Yes, exactly. And it is a goal. It is a goal for Tanny and I, and that's what one of the things that we've been working really, really hard for this year is to become debt free. We've got one left and it should be paid off by Christmas. And then we are completely debt free apart from the bills that we have to pay every month. Well, exactly. You know, and to be honest, a lot of people go, oh, you can't cut down these trees, blah, 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 blah. But actually, forestry, good forestry, means that you have to clear out a certain amount of dead wood every year. You know, that you have to do certain things. Oh, did I start building over here? Oh, what is this? Is this a Tanny special? Has he been... Yeah, it's land management, you know, and people don't understand that. And they should. It is land management. Ah. So this is a Tanny build. I think it's a sap thing. You know, so you have to do that. And, like, if you've got loads of hazel and stuff like that, coppicing it. Oh, brilliant. Coppicing was, I wish coppicing was more known about here. Look at me though, and I was, yeah, exactly. I went mad, yeah. Very rural here, but most farms at least veg is cheap. Yes, exactly. You'll probably be seeing a bit more of us next year, to be honest, Seeker, because I'll be coming down there. I want to make some connections with some of the farmers down there, with work and stuff. So you'll probably be seeing us a bit. Yeah, because we want... Oh, God, what is that? What is that? What is going on? What are you? Oh, my God, what are you? Oh. What in the hell? Why are they red? Why are they doing... Why is that? Oh. Oh. What is all that red stuff? I've never seen them do that before. Veg is cheap for us too, but not in winter since it won't grow. No, I get that. You know, but there are ways and means. I mean, like you guys over there, there are, you know, there's some pretty amazing sort of growing techniques that are used in countries like yours that require underground growing, you know, but it's, you know, it's pricey in the shops. No, I get it. I absolutely get it. See, last year in this country, get lost, you ass! You absolute ass! What did you do? Ah! Oh, was that a microraptor? Do you mind getting down here so I can actually get back on you? Ah! Gotcha. Right, okay. Yeah, and it comes down to the electric bill. Yeah, and it can do. It can do. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, we've got 13 solar panels on our roof, right? We've got 13 of them. And yet they only work for a certain amount of the day because of poor placement. It was really poor placement. But we can't afford to have them replaced. And quite frankly, it's not our house, so I ain't doing that. Even if I can get a grant, I'm not doing it because I'm just not doing it. Ooh. 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 I'm getting you, I'm gonna get you. Ooh. Let me go up a minute. Yeah, microraptors are after us, you asses! Son of a bitch! Let me on! God damn it! You absolute ass! But yeah, I mean, like, there are ways and means, and that's kind of what we're doing. Norway exports a lot of power, and Norwegians complain because the power bill is so high because there is not enough left of the power here. That was a microraptor. That's a microraptor. A microraptor is a bird that flaps. It kind of glides rather than anything else. It glides. It's a glider. And look at Argy. He's all kind of full with stuff. Still haven't found any ghosts. Still haven't found any skellies. This is all kind of sucky, honestly. Really kind of hoping to find some up here, but apparently not. Now we need to find somewhere that we can sit for a moment so we can empty all this crap off. Yeah, it's a bugger because it'll knock you straight off. It will knock you straight off. They're very rude. No manners whatsoever. None. No manners. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't need them. Don't need any of that. Nah, don't need that. Oh. Got more meat than we know what to do with. Let's just get rid. Alright, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, like, it's difficult, but that's where what I'm doing comes in, because I teach people how to manage themselves and what they do have and their resources that they do have, and realizing that money isn't the only resource that they have. You know, and finding other ways to do things so that they can actually be able to live a bit better, survive a bit better in what's going on. Because anyone who wants to say that this is a cost of living crisis, it's not a cost of living crisis at all. It's if it was a cost of living crisis, companies would not be making the kinds of profits that they're making right now. And when they're coming out and supermarkets are making 500% profit, you can't tell me that we have a problem. Because, you know, as far as, you know, the cost of living crisis, that is price gouging and privateering. That's what that is, as price hiking. And no governments, no one in charge seems to be willing to do anything to put a stop to it, because they're all shareholders. And it used to be that these companies used to actually have to put the customer first and their staff first, and now they're putting shareholders first. And because they're putting the shareholders first, you know, no one's getting a proper pay rise, no one's being looked after, workers' rights are being taken away as fast as possible, and prices are going up and up and up, but people's money isn't going up. And yet these companies are making record profits, you know. So to me, that's price gouging. That's against the law, and if you or I were caught doing it, we would be in jail. It's a jailable offence. So those who are doing it and giving the orders and stuff in these companies need to be held account as well, and they're not being. However, there are ways and means of getting around it. There are ways and means of not being as reliant on the supermarkets as possible and other shops and stuff like that, and just buying your basics and growing what you can and all of that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm teaching people how to do that. with the skills as well. And that's what my community interest company is going to be doing, is teaching people how to do that and running workshops and groups and all that kind of stuff, and one-offs and all kinds of stuff that will help people be able to navigate this kind of situation and be able to still look after their families, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. But I've been playing with the name a bit and playing with the logos a bit. I think I finally come up with it. I wanted a name that if you put all the first letters together would come up with a really good word. Yeah, no worries. And I think I've done it. I've come up with a really decent name, I think, and it actually works as a word as well, that shows that this is a marathon and not a sprint, because that's what it is, because it's a lifestyle. At the end of the day, what I'm teaching is a lifestyle. I'm not teaching just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's actually a lifestyle. So yeah, here's some supermarkets buy locally and make 600% on selling to the customer. This has just been found out, so there's a bit of an outcry. I bet there is, you know. That's not okay. But see, the farmers are being rorted left, right and centre at the moment over here, and there's supposed to be a kind of a demonstration kind of thing happening on the 19th, and the powers that be said, oh no, you can't do it on the 19th because we've got something else, blah 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 blah, and you can't be doing this and you can't be doing that and you can't be doing something else. And they're just like, you know what, we're done with you telling us what we can and can't do, you know, we're done. So I think they're going to do it anyway, and good for them, because yeah. So basically what's happened is, in the budget, they've the government have turned around and said they're going to hike inheritance tax, especially on properties that are handed over from father to son kind of thing, which means generational farms. So they're getting rorted, absolutely rorted, because the guys in the suits have been buying up the land. They're hiking up the prices of rural land over here to the point where an acre in some places in this country is £30,000 for 1 acre. That's not even, you're not even talking about the house and barns and all that sort of stuff, you know. So to get a decent farm, you're looking at like millions. So, you know, and like I said, that doesn't include the house, the barns or anything like that. So it's kind of, it's difficult because you got to figure it all out and make it work somehow. All I can do is what I can do, and if that means teaching people skills that they haven't had for a very long time, that makes life easier for them, that they can start doing things better quality for themselves at lower prices, then that's my little bit towards it. And at the moment it's just me on foot, really, going to different places, finding somewhere I can rent to do, you know, rent some space to do some workshops and stuff. But it's really difficult as well, because there's a lot of places that don't want you using fire. So if you want to teach people to cook, they're not letting you bring in things like hot plates and stuff like that, and you're not allowed to have sharp things, so you can't teach them to use knives. So basically what it means is that we're going to have to find our own space, find a place that we can do this ourselves under our own rules, with a proper teaching kitchen, all that kind of stuff. So eventually we're going to be looking for funding for that at some point. or official funding. But that's why we're setting up the business the way that we are, so that we can, because as a community interest company, you can earn money, you can have money donated, you can actually go for funding, but and you can, you know, you obviously you can get a wage and stuff like that out of it as well, but it's classed as a not-for-profit, but without being a charity, if you know what I mean. So it's a lot cheaper to set up, it's a lot easier to set up. Don't. But yeah, it's, you know, it's gonna be fun. It's just a lot of work, and that's okay, because, you know, it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. No, still can't find any ghosts. Can't find any ghosts or skellies. What is going on, man? I want ghosts. I want skellies. I'm gonna have to go out on my I think I'm gonna have to go out on my wolf and go and do a cave and see if there's anything in a cave. You know, I mean, this has got to be the 6th night that I've gone out looking, and I've only found 2. 1 skelly, 1 ghost. Nothing else. And it's like, hang on. That's a bit mean, isn't it? Why are we not finding these creatures? Because if they're making it so difficult that you have to, you know, go through all the really hard stuff like this to find them, people aren't going to find them. They're not going to want to. They're not going to want to be bothered. See, now it's coming up to daylight. I'm going to cry. So, yeah. But it's taken 24 years to get everything off the ground. Anyhow, to get to the important stuff, why is it that I get green square, click on it for acorns, and they immediately go back to 0? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. Maybe because I've had to reset things. I don't know. I will check out the channel points and stuff, because there's going to be new channel points things. There are going to be new channel point things coming soon. Tomorrow I have to order one thing. And okay, so one of the things I'm going to be doing for channel points is you're going to be able to pick a card. You're going to be able to pick a conversation card. Okay. Now the conversation cards come from Stephen Bartlett, who runs a podcast called Diary of a CEO. And these conversation cards, at the end of every podcast, he asks his guest to write a question for the next guest, not knowing who they are, just a question. And the next guest has to answer that question. And these conversation cards are those. They are the questions that have been asked by the guests, which I think is amazing, and I think that's a great idea. So, being nosy, I went to the website and had a look, and there's a lot of these cards. Oh, yes! Skelly! Eat! Yum, 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 yum. I'm having you. 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 You can't tame them, by the way. They can't be tamed. No, they cannot be tamed. Right. Have we got any bags? Or have we got everything? Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, so we've got everything. Awesome. Dump that, dump that. Keep that. Dump all this. We don't need any of that. So yeah. But what it does is it gives you the opportunity to open 3 of the conversation cards. So I have 3 of the conversation cards. And I thought my question, today's question would be, what? Because I saw this question and I thought, oh, actually I really like that question. So give me a second. I'm just going to sit up here for a minute. Nothing can eat me. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. So, my question is the question that Paul Brunson wrote. And if you want to know who he is, you're going to have to go and watch Diary of a CEO, because I don't remember either, and I think I missed that one. What are you missing most in your life? Okay, Seeker, have fun. Have fun with Brett Day. Yeah, so the question for today is, what do you think you're most missing in your life? And I thought that it's actually a really interesting question, because it didn't have to be about stuff and things. It could be about stuff and things if you think that's what's going to make you happy, or that's what you're missing in your life, whatever. But it could be something deeper. What am I missing most in my life? Everyone I throw rocks at. Ah! Dude! I'm still here. I ain't glad for punishment. What is that over there? What is that over there and there? Is that a drop? What is that? Doesn't look like a drop. It looks weird. Give me a second. I'll go and have a look. Because this drop doesn't look real. It's weird. Is this something new? Is this something different? What is it? Yeah, so that's my question for today to you guys. Oh no, it's one with blueprints. It's blueprints. It's only green blueprints, but it's blueprints. We like blueprints. 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 Oh look, it's a tuppy. Hello. Hello. Oh, big, lots of, ow, okay. Okay then. Where the hell are you gone? Oi! Idiot! Let's go. Oh, I got no idea where I'm going. Where am I going? Ah! Oh! I can see again. Woohoo! So yeah, there you go. There's your question for today. What is missing most in your life? And I think it's a really interesting one, because it shows very much how our actions probably either betray what we think is missing in our lives, or we work towards in a positive way. So, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing to think about. And I like thinking about these things. I like questions that are a bit squirrely, you know. So that's going to be a thing that's going to be in the Haycorns, in the channel currency soon. Is you're going to be able to pick a question. Yes, picking questions. So yeah, there you go. Ta-da! So we're going to go home. We're going to do that last little bit of the wall to put the main part of the wall up. And then we'll decide what we're doing from there. What time is it? Oh, it's daylight. Oh, it's 7:30. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. So yeah, I mean, like, I gotta get, because what we're doing right now, like, because Tanny's started working at a new job and he's coming home a lot earlier, we're having tea really early, because we do, and it's better for us to have it fairly early. So we're having it kind of almost at what would be considered the brunch of lunch and dinner, you know. So we're having it about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're having our main meal, which is kind of cool, which is good, and it gives us the rest of the evening to just chill out and not worry about things. And it's at a time of a day where if we're hungry we can wait, do you know what I mean? But we're also not going to bed absolutely loaded and full, so that's kind of cool. Oh, look at this, look at it. Oh, it looks so awesome coming up to it. Look. Oh, that makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Right. So now we have to go and demolish all of this. Which is... What the hell are you doing? Get over here. Sit down. Sit down. Behave yourself. Dickhead. You just can't get the help these days, you know? You just can't. Ooh. That's all of that. Yep, cool. Right, so now we can go down here. Get rid of all of these. Marvellous. Can I... Let me move! Oh my god. I struggle! I'm struggling! Okay. Right. Let's keep going. Not far to go now. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, almost done. Last little bit of this wall and it's going to look amazing once it's all done, and I'm so pleased with it. Oop, and ready? That was the whole thing! What is going on over here? Ah, it's another pillar. Hang on a minute. So now we have to put some foundations up from there to there, which is cool. We do the foundations from there to there. Right. Whew. Oof. There we go. Marvelous. Marvelous. So, what do we need? We need it to be... We need it to be a half up. So we need it to be... We need to use one of the 8s. Okay, we're going to get rid of that because that's a foundation that we don't need. And that's going to cause issues. Or it may cause issues. It may cause issues. It you know, it might. Right, so... We're going to use our little quarters. Quarters. Something's happened here and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. What's going on over here? Because something's gone a bit haywire. Toots. Right. Not liking this. What's going on? Right. Let's get all these up. Right. What I want to do is I want to go from here and I want to make it straight. So we're going to go from here, we're going to make it straight, and then we're going to go from there. Right, so we can work it out. Maybe we can do it this way, which I would be fine with, as long as it's straight ish. Alright. Don't want that. Okay. No, it's got to go over another 2. Okay. What is that? Why is that causing that? Okay. This is looking tidier. Honestly. There we go. So that's looking tidier. And it's reasonably straight all the way around. Okay, so we're all good with that. So now we need these. That way first. Marvellous. Yes. This way first. You want to always build your walls before you build anything else. And that's what I've always done, is I've always built my walls first. In any games that I've played, I've always wanted to build my walls first. Because, okay, the reason being that you can always put a tent up behind your walls. If nothing else, you can put a tent up behind your walls, right? So, like I said, if nothing else, you can put a tent up. Doesn't matter that, you know, you don't have a lot of space or whatever. You can always, you know, you can have a huge amount of space, not a lot of work to do, but at the end of the day, if you've got your walls up, nothing, you're fine. You can take your time to do everything else, which I kind of didn't do with this, and I wish I had, but I didn't, and that's my bad. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's alright. It is what it is, isn't it? Okay. Needs to be one of those ones. One of those ones. Oh, you idiot. Alright. I think I've got it. Think I've done it. This one looks a little bit lower. Oh, all those blue things are in the way. Hang on. If you look at that across there, that's right. The others are wrong. So we're going to have to put up a... We're going to have to move these. Oh. Yeah, all of this is going to have to... God damn it. Okay. Nope. Oh. Frustrating, but okay. It is what it is, and that's fine. We can fix it. It's not a problem. Right, so we're gonna put what are we doing? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do it this way. Oh, you bugger! Don't move! That's so annoying. Ah! So if I can get all of this bit done on this side today, oh god, which would be awesome. And then tomorrow, will you just get up? Just get up! Oh, for the love. Tomorrow we're gonna go and work on that one over there. I want this done at least how I want it for now. And then I can work on the next bit. Because it needs to be... It needs to look right, doesn't it? It does. It really needs to look right. I can't not have it looking right. It just doesn't work. Ooh. Come on. Here we go. Back up on here. Oh, I didn't want to go that far up. But okay. Okay then. We can do that. We can do it. Right. Yeah. Doofus, what did you do that for? No! What the hell? That is not what I wanted. What is going on here? Stop it. No. No, 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 no. Right, so we've got quite a bit that needs to be done here as well, which we haven't done yet. Hang on. There we go. I think. Yeah, we cracked it. Look. Hey, that's really awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's go out here a bit so we can see what's going on. So, this is what we've got to. And that looks so much better. That really does look so much better. Way, way better. Ugh. I mean, how could you not love it? Yeah. That's it. We've done it. And I know that I have like 1,000,001 bits of more fencing to do, which is fine, and it is what it is, but it's all part of this compound, so I don't have a problem with that. I really don't have an issue with that. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do love it. Yeah. So, I think I'm just going to hop down here and get ready for tomorrow, because we've done lots of really cool things today. We've got a lot of stuff done. It's been awesome. I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today, because I've really enjoyed it and it's been a lot of fun. Hope you've had fun too. And I will catch you again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I suppose I should put my schedule up, shouldn't I? Really? I think I should. But okay, we'll figure it out. Okay. You guys have a really, really awesome rest of your day. I love you guys heaps. Mwah.